Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we come out here week after week to prophesy about the up-and-coming calamities and the downfall of this wicked system. You know what I'm saying? And before I get the show started, man, I'd like to give double honors to the head apostles, on down to the elders, you know what I'm saying, and to the younger brothers. You know, much love out there, man. Keep doing your thing. You know, and I got a brother with me. You know what I mean? Some of you have seen his face. Some of you may not have seen his face. You know, but just to let you brothers know, this brother here, you know, his name is the Watt. You know, and just to let you brothers know, this is that he's been out there doing the work for years. You know, as long as I've been doing the work. You know, so I just had to put that out there, just to let that be known. So what I'm gonna do is it's cool, right? Before you get the wings like this first. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
This is St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 32.
Go ahead.
Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender.
Alright, okay.
And putteth forth leaves. He know that summer is nigh.
Yeah, so when you see the leaves grow back on the tree, upon the tender branch, you know that summer is nigh. So in other words, what Yahweh Shai was saying, whom the world calls Jesus Christ, which we have the sign, he's a so-called black man. He was telling the 12 apostles, when you see the signs happen, then just know this, that you're at the end of the world. Okay, go ahead.
So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near.
Yeah, know that it is near. What is going to be near? The ending of the civilization is near. So when we see the outcry of the people by the majority of all different countries, when we see riots happen that take place, okay, when we hear rumors of wars and all that stuff, that's one of the signs right there that's letting you know that we're at the ending of the civilization. Okay, go ahead.
Even at the doors.
Even at the door, go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
So it says this particular generation that we're living in right now shall not pass until all be fulfilled. What to be fulfilled? What is the all to be fulfilled? All of the prophecies that has to come to pass. Okay, brother, can you give me Matthew 24 verse 6? What about the shot?
This is Matthew chapter 24 verse 6.
Okay.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Okay.
See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass.
Yeah, all of these things must come to pass. You're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars, but don't be afraid. Actually refer to the apostles. So we're not gonna be afraid of the things that has to come to pass. Alright, because these things have to come to pass in order for the Lord to restore his kingdom upon earth, which is going to be the kingdom of Yahshua Allah, Israel, which is us, we're the true Israelites. Okay, if you want to call us the real Jews, you can say that too. But the Lord is going to fulfill all of his prophecies, and that involves his kingdom being destroyed as well. So once all of that is being fulfilled, then the good stuff is going to come. Go ahead.
All these things must come to pass. The end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
So you're going to have nations rising up against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. Okay, so that involves your third world's nuclear war. And also on a social level, that includes your race wars too, which we're going to go into that Lord willing. All right, because what you're going to have is you're going to have an outcry amongst your people, right? You're going to have major destabilization amongst your people. You're going to rise up against your government and all of that stuff. You're going to have all manner of different riots out here. Okay? And the thing about it is right, all we telling you is the prophecies. All we out here to do is to warn you. We are the prophets of the Lord out here. Okay, go ahead.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
And we're living in that time as it stands right now. You know, we're seeing earthquakes in diverse places, and we're seeing major size earthquakes, which is diverse in itself. So we're seeing these signs. So now when we go back to Matthew, the 24th chapter, we're dealing with the fig tree, okay? When that fig tree is tender and then the leaves start growing on that tree, know that summer is nigh. All right? In other words, know when you see all of these signs come to pass, which we're living in the signs, what are we living in? We're living in a time where people are protesting. We're living in a time where people are somewhat rioting as well in different countries. We're living in a time where we're hearing wars and rumors of wars. We're also living in a time where we're seeing unusual things in the heavens. So when we see all of these things, as of whom the world calls Jesus Christ himself, know that you're at the ending of this world. It is nigh the door. Go ahead.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. Go ahead.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you.
And shall kill you. And that's talking about the apostles. What are modern day apostles? What are modern day prophets? All right, and you know, just like David Cameron, man, they passed some legislation to do away with freedom of speech. Okay, over there in France, you have the situation over there in France, how they're saying that, you know, the rising of hate speech is increasing. And the reason why they're saying that is because they want to do away with freedom of speech. And really they want the men of the Lord off the streets. They want to take us and if further do put us to death. But we don't care, because we got something coming for us, man. We got something fabulous coming for us that no man out here cannot even explain. So go ahead.
And ye shall be hated of all nations.
And we shall be hated of all nations. Go ahead.
For my name's sake.
For the Lord's name's sake. For the sake of Yahweh Shai. The name Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. So we're going to be hated for his name's sake. Okay? Because the Lord was hated 2,000 years ago. Because a lot of you Christians, so-called Christians, a lot of you think that the Lord was a loved person. He was this lovey-dovey person, and everybody in ancient Rome and Jerusalem loved him. That's not the case, man. The Lord was a hated individual. Why? Because he was rebuking and reproving at the same time. Just like how we're rebuking and reproving, man. Okay, go ahead.
And there shall many be offended and shall betray one another.
Right. Many shall be offended and shall betray one another. Because you're going to have certain guys in the truth, you know, their families are going to betray certain brothers. That's what's going to go down, but that's going into something else still, But you know that at the same time, that's one of the signs again. That's the fig tree. So we're going to go back to Matthew 24 and 32. You know?
So I say,
no, you go ahead.
Matthew 24, verse 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree.
Okay.
When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh.
Absolutely. So when you see that tree and it's blossoming with leaves and all of that stuff, then you know that the summer is coming up. So as we see the signs coming, we know that the end is lit at the freaking door. Go ahead.
So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near.
Okay, go ahead.
Even at the doors.
And even at the doors. What is going to be near? The ending of this Roman Empire, this ancient revival Roman Empire. Okay? This is the last leg of ancient Rome. So when this society gets destroyed, then there's going to be no more. Like when you read the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, how the Lord was likened unto a stone and became a great mountain. But that stone, that little stone, destroyed all of the destroyed that statue, which made up the vision of Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, so he was that great stone that dissembled and broke in pieces that statue. What does that mean? All of those other kingdoms that came about back in the ancient world. So Yahweh Shai, he's going to come down, a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, with the innumerable amount of angels, or what you call so-called UFOs, and he's going to bring damnation to the society, man. Rightfully so. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
Yeah, so this generation shall not pass until all be fulfilled. So this society is going to be destroyed, man. All of these prophecies are going to have to come to pass. Like case in point, martial law and the chip too. Okay. And the temptation, as we can get a revelation, how can you get behold that and get the revelations for 3rd chapter? You see what I'm saying? So all these prophecies that is mentioned in this book is going to come to pass, and then this generation is going to pass away. Then it's sadistic, nasty civilizations such as this is going to be destroyed. All right, and this is why you're hearing things about war in this world. You're seeing different things happening in this world that deals with negativity. Why? Because the Lord is getting ready to basically close close the currents of this place, man. Go ahead. Yeah, Revelation, I think it's 3:15. You got it, right? Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works.
No, not that one, my bad. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, go ahead. It's on verse 10. Revelation 3, verse 10.
Revelation 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Yeah.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So because you have kept the word, which is Yahushua, the word, he's the word, we kept Yahushua, which is his Bible. Okay, because we kept the word, and that goes for all of the sincere brothers within the great known sect, excuse me. Because you got a lot of guys, within the great known sect that are not sincere. You know what I mean? Like certain guys that I know. Certain guys just want to do their own thing. I don't need to keep going on about this situation, because this situation is done. But you got a guy, amongst the brotherhood that try to play like he was a part of the brotherhood, but he really wasn't a part of the brotherhood, because he didn't want to acknowledge the order. And as he got rebuked, he's still talking smack. If you get rebuked, you got rebuked because you did something wrong. So you're supposed to take that and accept that, man. Anyway, I'm done with that. Go ahead.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So because we kept the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Lord is going to keep us from the hour of temptation. Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world.
Which shall come upon all the world. So this temptation is going to take place upon all the world. What is the temptation going to be? That everybody has to take the RFID chip and go through the struggles of people rioting, going through the struggles of people running to the stores to get food and all of that stuff. Okay? So it's going to be a time of great tribulation and temptation at the same time. But the real men of the Lord, who you see on the highways and the byways, on the streets, that you perceive to look crazy, the Lord is going to take care of us while you people are in a desolate state. Go ahead. Oh, okay.
Temptation. Most are going to test Israel. Most are going to test everybody on the planet.
Yeah, he's dealing with it. Yeah, the water. You know what I'm saying? But just I want the brother to read that again, because broke it down wrong, So I'm saying just let the brother read it again. Because when you check it out, right? Yeah, go ahead, read it out.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Yeah.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Yeah.
I also will keep you from the hour of temptation.
Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world.
Which shall come upon all the world. So when you really look into that word world, I believe the word there is ethnos. I believe it's cosmos, right? It's cosmos, which means the world of Israel. All right, the people of the world of Yahshua Allah. So basically, when you read Jeremiah, I believe it's Jeremiah, where it speaks about the time of Jacob's trouble. So when you read Revelation 3, verse 10, right? When you read Revelation 3 and 10, when you look up that word world in that verse, it's referred to Israel. So really the people that's going to be tested is going to be our people. They're going to be the ones that's going to be tested to not take that RFID chip. Okay? Because the Heavenly Father don't give a damn about these other nations, man. The Heavenly Father don't give two damns about the so-called Arabs, the so-called white man. Okay? That's not on his side here. So the Lord is going to test Israel. So read that again out, right? Give me, you know the one where it says, there shall be a time of Jacob's trouble. I think it's Jeremiah 3.
Say, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee for the hour of temptation.
Go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world.
Which shall come upon all the world. So this temptation is going to come upon all Israel. Go ahead.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
To try them which dwell upon the earth. So a lot of you so-called blacks out here and Latinos that live in this country here, a lot of you are going to be tested when Esau, the so-called white man, starts unleashing that chip onto you. He's going to start letting you know that, look, if you don't accept this new world order system, then we're going to have to put you to death. That's what it's going to get down to. All right? So go ahead. That's it on that.
This is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7.
And my bad, it's Jeremiah 30, verse 7, Lord.
Unless when that day is great, so that none is like it.
Yeah.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So it's going to come a major day, which is not going to be a very nice day. Read that again, huh? Pass me that sign up. Yeah, that sign over there. Yeah, read it again, huh?
Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Unless for that day is great.
Go ahead.
So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So it's going to be a day which is not going to be none like no other destruction ever before, and it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and the people of Jacob are the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. They make up the real Israelites today. So the Lord is going to try them. Go ahead.
But he shall be saved out of it.
But he shall be saved out of it. So what is it? What's going to involve the time of Jacob's trouble? Martial law, rioting. Okay, people rising up against each other, and all of that stuff. Chaos amongst London, chaos in amongst Liverpool, chaos in amongst America. Everywhere our people are scattered about, they're going to have to deal with that chaos in the cities. That's going to happen because martial law is going to be declared when the economy collapses. And that's going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. So when you go back to Revelation 3 and verse 15, it says that the Lord is going to keep thee from the hour of temptation, which the world is going to witness. Which the world is referring to our people, Israel. Go ahead.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
In other words, the Lord is going to take us out of slavery. Go ahead.
I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
And the other nations, because when you do the history, because when you do the history, when you go into the history, right? Now, starting with the Egyptians had the Israelites enslaved. Another dark race of people that had another dark race of people enslaved. Okay, and then the ancient Babylonians came, I believe, not ancient Babylonians, but you had the Assyrian captivity too. So all of these other nations throughout history had a hand in our downfall, had a hand in our captivity. So it says that the stranger shall no more serve, he shall no more serve the other nations. Read that again out.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah, the Lord is going to take us out of this modern day captivity that we're in. Go ahead.
I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Yeah, strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. So we're not going to serve the so-called white man no more. We're not going to serve the ancient Egyptians, which we're not doing so recently. Okay, what's going to happen is the tables are going to turn. We're going to be enslaved in you nations, man. Because that was our God-given inheritance to begin with. When you read the book of Genesis about how Jacob shall dwell fat. Can you get me that up? Just real quick. You know Genesis where it says, I think in Genesis 26 it says Jacob shall dwell fat. So, Jacob. Yeah, no, but they both of them have blessings, but Jacob has a particular blessing. Yeah. Let me see that.
Genesis chapter 27. Verse 27. Verse 26. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his raiment.
Yeah, like this. It smelled like Esau. Go ahead.
And blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth.
Yeah, so that's the blessing of Jacob, our forefather Jacob, which is he produced the 12 sons of Jacob. He produced the same 12 sons of the 12 tribes of Israel. So based on that, we have a God-given inheritance to dwell in the fatness of the earth. That was our blessing. Okay? We're not living in that blessing right now because of what we've done. But eventually we're gonna receive that inheritance. Beginning with Jacob. Okay? And that involves us enslaving the other nations too. Alright? That involves all the other nations, the so-called white man, the so-called Japanese, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Arabs, all of these out here are going to be put under our foot in the coming kingdom of heaven to come. So we have a God-given right. I just wanted to bring that out. So go back to what you brought that out.
They say, and plenty of corn and wine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're finished.
Let people serve you.
Yeah, let people serve you.
And nations bow down to you.
And nations bow down to you. Absolutely. So I'm kind of glad you read on that, because that's the point. So what we're going to have in the future when the kingdom of heaven is set up, beginning with Yahweh Shai, what's going to happen is we're going to enslave all you other nations, man. Alright, because all you other nations had a time of our downfall. So what's going to happen is we're going to take you other nations down too. Which was destined to happen in the beginning of time anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have hailstones coming down right now. They're going to say, there's stone dummies now. You know how they talk about GMS, man. We come out here instant, in season, and out of season. We don't give a damn, man. We don't give a good goddamn what any other camp say. We come out here instant, in season, and out of season. All right? Go ahead.
They say, be Lord over thy brethren.
Oh, be Lord over thy brethren. Okay, so all of these other nations are the brethren of Jacob. Like Ishmael is a brother of Jacob, right? Going all the way back to Isaac, because Isaac and Ishmael, therefore, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Because Abraham had 8 sons. So Abraham had Ishmael, Isaac, and the six sons of Keturah. So it says, one of the sons of Isaac, he's gonna rule over his brethren, so to speak. Because those you had other nations that came out of those particular nations. Go ahead. You got the drink, right? You put the drink in.
And let thy mother's sons bow down to you.
Yeah, that's absolutely so. Go ahead.
Cursed be everyone that curseth thee.
Oh, so it says, cursed be anybody that curseth thee. Okay, just like how you have, when you read about the story of the Moabite king, he decided to put a curse on Israel. I believe it's in Numbers or something like that. I don't know exactly where specifically. It's being kind of real, you know. But what happened was is one of the Moabite kings tried to put a curse on Israel, and later on it backfired on him. And then you have all of these these elites out there, these higher up bankers. You know what I'm saying? They're putting curses on us every single day as a people, and our people don't even know this. But guess what? By them putting the curse on us, which are the sons of Jacob, they're gonna get paid back the curse, right? They're gonna be put into severe. The Heavenly Father is gonna lay the severe curse on them instead. Go ahead.
And blessed be he that blesseth thee.
And blessed be thee that blesseth thee. That's right. That's it on that, yeah. That's a very good verse too. Oh yeah, what did you have before? No, before that. You got a piece of the Jeremiah. Here when it says piece of you have all these hailstones falling down, man. But at the end of the day, man, you know, we come out here week after week, just like our Bible tells us, man. Right? To come out here in season and out of season. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna take no breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like unlike certain guys that I know, man. I mean, and this brother, they'll probably just set up camp and then leave the camp. But now we're gonna come out there, man. Because we actually truly believe in His truth and His word. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30, verse 9.
Go ahead, bro.
For they shall serve the Lord their God.
But they shall serve the Lord their God. So we're not going to serve Esau. We're not going to serve Ammon. We're not going to serve the Moabites. We're going to serve Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? That's who we're going to serve. Go ahead.
And David their king.
And David their king. Even David is going to be a part of the kingdom of heaven too. Which is David is another so-called black man. All right, when you read this Bible, what you find out is they were nothing but people of color. You know, because a lot of you so-called blacks out here, a lot of you think that the characters in the Bible were all so-called white people, but they're in fact they were so-called black people. Okay, so-called Europeans, they ain't got nothing to do with this Bible, man. The only part they have to do with this Bible is that they're gonna be cursed, man. They're not receiving a blessing. You know, I have to correct myself that they are a part of the Bible. Esau is a part of the Bible. But the thing about it is that the so-called white man, which is Esau, the evil one, you know what I'm saying? He's known as the wicked according to the Bible. That's why we know who we are in each and every nation. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
And David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Okay.
Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob.
Absolutely, fear thou not, my servant Jacob. Now the sons of Jacob which are gonna serve the Lord are the elect. I mean to say amongst the souls of Jacob. They're gonna serve the elect are gonna serve the Lord. So we're not gonna be afraid of what Esau got coming, right? We ain't gonna be afraid of martial law. We don't care about that. We want that to happen. Because we understand that even though it's gonna be terrifying what's gonna happen in these last days, but it's gonna bring forth our rulership. It's gonna bring forth a peaceful habitation, a peaceful world. Right now we're living in a shitty world. And it's gonna get more shittier and shittier if the Lord don't do something about it. But eventually the Lord will make a move and He will do something about it. Alright, go ahead.
Say, neither be dismayed, O Israel.
Yeah.
For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Oh, so it says the Lord will save thee from afar, right? And will save thy seed. So the Lord, he's not coming to save the seeds of many. The Lord is coming to save this, the sons that received the promise going all the way back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So that involves the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are indeed the true biblical Jews or Israelites, according to the Bible and according to historical documentation. So when you deal with the Bible or salvation, that was only given to one people. That's all that was. That was only given to one people. And how do we know this? Why do we say this? Are we saying it just to say it? No, we say this because we've done the research. You know, we're not just some regular Bible thumping individuals, we're scholars as well. And the Lord is dealing with us, man. You know, the Lord set us up here to prophesy. That's why we do what we do. This is why we're unusual to you people, because we are those servants to practice. And I don't say that to be proud or boastful, it's just the truth, man. If we're not the prophets, then who else are the prophets then? And that includes the apostles on down. That includes the apostles and the elders and the generals on down. The men of great millstone. If the men of great millstone ain't the prophets, then who are the prophets then? So it's got to be us, right? It's got to be us. What does a prophet do? A prophet is somebody that talks about something or a current event that happens before it even happens. And that's what we've been doing for freaking years. Go ahead.
I will save you from afar.
So the Lord is going to save us from afar, wherever we've been scattered before that. Go ahead.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity.
And thy seed from the land of their captivity. You got our people that are in captivity in America. You got our people that's in their modern day captivity in London, England. Okay? Why? Because the Lord put curses upon our people because what we did to him. But the Lord is going to pluck those curses from among us and raise us back up. This is why you see us raising back up as the prophets. So wherever Israel has been scattered at, he's going to take them from their captivity, man. All right. Read that one more time to get me on Isaiah 11.
Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob.
So we're not to fear. We ain't got nothing to fear about. The only thing that got something to fear about is these higher up bankers, man. And these lower level devils. Okay? You're the ones who got something to fear about. We don't got anything to fear about, man. Go ahead.
Say, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, from thy seed, from the land of their captivity.
Okay, give me Isaiah 11:11.
This is the prophet Isaiah 11, chapter 11, verse 11.
The prophet Isaiah. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time.
Yeah, because the first time when we got was in Egypt. Go ahead.
To recover the remnant of his people.
To recover the remnant of his people. So is the Lord going to recover all of our people? No. The Lord is going to recover his servants and the prophets. Those that served him back in the past and those that prophesied for him back in the past. That's who he's coming to deliver. And those and they be the guys of the great millstone. All right, the sincere brothers in great millstone. Okay, and I say that because when you compare great millstone to all these other camps, we're the ones that seem to be more sincere or more not seen, but are sincere.